Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back to News 46. Well, we all have the area of our body we would like to hide a little bit, and some we would like to show off a little more. Famous automotive designer Bunker Hill Bradley has done just that. The CEO of Cobra Miracle Dress, Rosalind Poon, stopped by the studio today to show off Bunker's designs.
I'm wearing the Cobra Miracle Dress. We're going to speak to Rosalind Poon, who is the CEO of Cobra Culture Fashions.
This was designed by Bunker Hill Bradley, and Bunker is quite a famous car designer around the world. And what he did was, one day I was complaining about those horrible problems that we all have. Mine's in my back, so I hate it, and I'm sure you ladies out there will know that when you put your bra on, one thing you focus on is all the fat that's flowing over and above the bra. Complained about it. He said, "Oh, that's easy." He said, "I can fix that." And I said, "What do you mean you can fix that?" And he said, "Well, I'm a car designer." I said, "Well, so what's that got to do with me being miserable about my dress?" And he said, "Well, car designers, we specialize in illusion. And the greatest car designers in the world are the greatest illusionists." So I said, "What?" So
What does that mean, illusion? Because I can see that the dress has a lot of different designs, and very colorful, I might add, too, as well. What exactly did he do? Take us through the steps.
What he did was, he explained about light and colour and how, as humans, our eyesight is attracted to light. And so what he did was, he created a style for me which basically made people look at the front section of my dress and parts that I was quite happy with, and the parts that I'm not happy with, such as around my back and around the sides just under here, right? The colour there is quite different, so it's very dark. But it's not like the colour blocking, which is famous at the moment, where I feel like I've got a runway strip coming down my chest, where the designer has just put black slabs of colour down the side and a bright red slash down the front. As far as I'm concerned, when you're wearing that sort of dress, what you're telling everyone is you've got bits of your body that you really want to hide, right? And you think this is what's doing it, right? But it doesn't. It actually sort of alarms everyone and says, "Oh, she's wearing a colour block dress. So, oh, that must be the bit that she doesn't like." Whereas with our dresses, what happens is it's extremely subtle, and that's why we call it the miracle dress you wear when you don't want people to know you're wearing a miracle dress. Well, what we do, because we actually have our own studio and our own showroom, so you can't buy our clothes from the department store, you actually come to us. You can say to me, "Rosalind, I really don't like my tummy. I've just had a little baby, right, and I've lost all this weight, but my tummy sticks out." So what I'll do then is I'll actually look in our racks and see what textiles that we've got, which purposefully camouflage your tummy area. So they'll camouflage your tummy area, and what they'll do is they'll make the people's eyes looking at you maybe come across and look across your shoulders, because your shoulders might have become lean and look quite nice. If you've got big, I hate to say it, lumpy thighs, right, and you've given up, you know, you're just stuck with them, right? That's a big problem with ladies. So we've actually created a size, which is hard to explain, but we've created a size called a smarge, which is a small large. So what we've done is, this textile in the dress is smaller on the top, and as it gets down towards your hips and your thighs, the fabric, if you like, the pattern that Bunker's created, camouflages them. It makes the colours darker. It makes the person looking at you look more down towards your knees, not so much to the outside. So depending on different shapes and sizes, we do different things. A lot of larger ladies complain because they can't get really lovely, stylish, colourful clothes. Yeah. So what we've done is we're creating right now a new fall season, which has got some beautiful reds, beautiful greens, but it's all up here. Because obviously no one complains about having big boobs. Sorry, I'm Australian, so I do apologise. We're pretty direct. But everyone complains about everything else. So pretty much from your boob line down, right, we complain about. From here up, we're okay, and so is everyone else. So we have great designs which cover that, display that, and as it gets slowly down your body, the shade changes.
For more information, go to the website, cobraculture.com. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And the band Route 66 performed at Sanders Family Winery Saturday night. News 46's Deanna O'Donnell spoke to the owner of the winery, Jack Sanders.
I lay down Saturday, gonna rest here in my home. Don't you think you want someone to talk to?
Aren't they terrific?
They are fantastic.
Really a great band. We were very fortunate to be able to book them, and the indication is that the folks might want to see them come back. But we don't have any place to put them anymore this year. We're sold out for everything else.
It's so true. You guys have events here almost every single weekend. And what a great venue, too, as well, especially with the weather cooperating as much as it has been. It's Route 66, Jim Rice, he's been here and there and had a couple hits, too, as well. What a plus to bring him here to Pahrump.
Oh, and they enjoy it, too. As a matter of fact, I think this is the first time they've been here. It's the first time they've been here at Sanders Winery, anyway, and the crowd just loves them, so it's dynamite.
People love to come out here on the patio, sit and have some wine, bring some cheese and crackers and enjoy themselves, watching these bands and get up and dance a little bit. Some of the events that you've had in the past, let's mention some of them.
Well, in the past, we've done everything from Broadway shows to Othello, to Shakespeare, to comedy, obviously. And speaking of comedy, next week we are backing into a Friday night because Saturday night is totally sold out for the Kiwanis comedy Saturday night. So we're actually opening it up for Friday night, and there may be some tickets. So if anybody needs them, they can give us a call at the winery here, and we'll make sure they get tickets if we have them, but they got to call fast.
That is so true. The Kiwanis Comedy Night packs them in. They bring in some really good acts from all over. Tell me some of the things that we're going to be seeing.
Well, you're going to be dealing with class acts, as you said. These people have all been on the late night shows. They are known. They've been on Comedy Central, so they're virtually household name comedians. And Kiwanis has been doing this now. This, I think, is our third year, and I think this is our fifth or sixth event because we do it twice a year. And it's just absolutely amazing. They just, the people just love this. As a matter of fact, Kiwanis, I don't think really realized what they had on their hands when they suddenly found out that, this is a pretty good fundraiser for them. And what's nice about the fundraiser is that all of that money stays right here in Pahrump, and it goes to scholarships for the kids.
It's a wonderful thing, and having it Friday night as well, opened up right now, but definitely give the number for the winery for people to reserve their tickets.
Yeah, it's area code 775-727, and get very patriotic when you do the last four digits, 1776.
Stand by me, you're in me. Stand by me, darling, please. Stand by me, stand by me, darling, darling. Stand by me, stand by me, won't you? Stand by me,
Well, that looks like it was a lot of fun. Folks, keep it here because we're going to have your weather with Noah Began right after these messages.
News 46 weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump, local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today we're looking at sunny, windy skies with a high of 95 degrees and average temperature of 94 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 11 miles per hour with gusts up to 23 miles per hour. The UV index is at 8, which is very high. Humidity is at 11% today. Sunrise was at 6:28 this morning, and the record high in 1937 was 108 degrees. Tonight we're looking at clear skies with a low of 63 degrees and average temperature of 71 degrees. Winds will be coming from the southwest at 8 miles per hour with gusts up to 22 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 21%. Sunset will be at 6:48 p.m. and the record low in 1941 was 53 degrees. Tomorrow we're looking at sunny skies with a high of 90 degrees and a low of 60 degrees. Winds will be coming from the northeast at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 7 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 17%. Sunrise will be at 6:29 a.m. and the UV index is at 8, which is very high. For our 7-day forecast, looks like a mostly sunny week. Our high temperatures will start off in the low 90s, going down to the low 80s on Sunday and back up to the high 80s on Monday and Tuesday. Your low temperatures will be ranging from the low 60s to the high 50s.
Well, tomorrow the public is invited to a grand opening at Open Arms Counseling, located at 1017 East Basin Avenue, Suite 3, across from the Petrick Park. The event is from 11:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. They will have music, food, fun, and a bounce house. And Carol Gary, is looking for anyone who may have recorded this past Friday night's Wheel of Fortune from 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. She believes her number was called and that she has won $5,000 but needs proof. She said whoever can give her the recording, she will treat them to a dinner and a small reward. Her number is 751-5198. Well, folks, that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Monique Mitchell, and from everyone up here at News 46, we wish you a safe night, and we'll see you here again tomorrow. Until then, good night.